I've talked about restorative justice on the podcast before, and what I've read and what I've experienced tends to have me believe just the opposite, that it hasn't been very successful. In other words, that we often see a high rate of repeat offenders that are exposed, not all, but there's a high rate of it now. And I want you to expand on this and make your case that, do you have information to actually show that restorative policing or restorative justice is successful in getting people back on the right track?
When it comes to restorative policing, I'm not putting restorative justice and restorative policing into the same terms. I don't believe they are the same. I believe restorative justice speaks about the justice system, which is involved in courts, corrections, and the police. So there's 3 phases to the criminology system, right? I believe that restorative policing talks about on-scene engagement.
Gotcha. By the way, I'm glad you made this clarification. That's a big distinction.
Yeah. So it's important for us to clarify that. I don't believe any system works unless the people that are teaching the system are fully invested and fully expert in the system. The problem with that comes in the play of, we only have 12 trainers in our organization, right? In our organization, we do not have a train the trainer program. There are programs that I can name off that do train the trainer programs, right? Principled policing, fair and impartial policing, ICAT, ABLE, all of these different programs. They're all very effective at the first level. And then what happens? Then we go and we give them to the community and we give them to the police. And the guy that we asked to go train at a big agency, very big agency in Los Angeles, right? They work at an academy, right? They're SWAT guys. They signed up to teach weapons, firearms. So what do when they ask a cop to do this stuff? They say, hey guys, I need you to go out there, hug dogs, kiss babies, and here's 6 things you can say. 1, 2, 3, 4, F them, 6. That's not going to work. And it's the same thing for the community. If we don't embrace the community when we train community members, that's not going to work either. So what I'm saying in working is, this is me looking at my watch, my shift, and myself. Did I see that I was safer when I was more vulnerable in my communication on scene? And a lot of people think vulnerability and safety can't go hand in hand. They 100% can. That's the reason you don't fight your wife. You're vulnerable, right?
I don't fight my wife because I would lose miserably.
You would lose, that's true,
right?
I got you.
Let's be clear about some of these.
Yeah. But you understand that in our 4-part system, and the system is what I'm talking about. I think restorative policing will be the next term level of policing.